most part, y'all know my story already. I've said it many times. You know, we started on the north end of Hartford in Bowes Park. We moved to Windsor when I was in about first and second grade. Grew up through Windsor. I went from Windsor to Wesleyan University in Middletown. And from there, I went to Wall Street and worked at Goldman Sachs in investment banking for 3 years. From there, I started my own business. And I actually started this nonprofit while I was in college. So I was only 19 years old when I started this. The whole point of this whole nonprofit, you can forget anything you see on the website or anything else you hear. The point of this is getting people from point A to point B in the state, specifically students like all of you. I was a student from here, and to be honest with you, Connor could probably attest to this, Jordan could attest to this, but when we were coming up, there's like really no bridges in and out this state. So more than likely, unless you go to college outside the state, you will not leave the state. So the purpose of this organization, the purpose and the reason why we love organizations like Mesh Ed, for example, who came all the way from New York to create a program here in Connecticut to support you all, is because at the end of the day, we need bridges in and out. Y'all don't gotta clap. We need bridges out of this state from the state of Connecticut. I wanna make that important and kind of stress that to all of you, because y'all could all go on to New York, to Wall Street, to Silicon Valley, work in Google. I have friends who went as far as to Japan. They're literally working in Japan right now. Like, it's crazy. And the thing about it is that your talent, being from the state of Connecticut, y'all are actually some of the smartest kids in America. If you're a black kid in this room, you're one of the smartest black kids in America. Just for the fact that you live in the state and grew up in the state. Which sounds crazy actually, right? That sounds wild, right? Any kid, all y'all here are some of the smartest kids in America. When you go anywhere else, they're gonna look at you with a silver spoon because they're gonna think that you're better already, just because you're from Connecticut, which sounds crazy, but it's reality. So I encourage all you guys to embrace that. Embrace that identity that y'all are the best. Embrace the identity, that fact that y'all talent is wanted everywhere, because literally everybody's looking for a bright student from Connecticut. Everybody.
So my name is Alice Swan. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, and I'm a student at Wesleyan University. I chose to work with the organization primarily because I wanted to work with students who come from a similar background to me. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, and it's in a very similar economic situation as Hartford, for example. And so that was sort of my motivation for working with this organization and trying to give people the same opportunities that I was given when I was in high school.
So I'm actually from Houston, Texas, and I go here to Wesleyan University here in Middletown, Connecticut. And, you know, really, I'll be honest, I am the first person in my family to go to college. And so I know what that opportunity looks like. I'm on a scholarship actually here at Wesleyan, full ride, and I cannot even tell you what a moment like that means for a person like me, and what that can do for somebody like me. And that's giving kids scholarships, that's giving people grants to, you know, these are adults that are getting grants. These are people that are making social changes in the Connecticut and Middletown area, and we hope to be really part of that. Decided to work together to really try and do good now instead of waiting for tomorrow. And so that's really our hope.
Motivation for joining the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation is because I'm from Connecticut, I'm from Bristol, Connecticut, and I know people from Hartford, New Haven, Bridgeport, Waterbury, and I'm well aware of the need for a bridge to opportunity. So that's exactly what the foundation is in the business of, is finding kids who aren't aware of the opportunities that are out there, finding kids who come from low income areas or from areas that lack opportunity, and building a bridge for them, being mentors for them, providing them with funding and scholarships and grants so they have those opportunities that kids from wealthier areas have. Being a student here at Wesleyan, if it wasn't for scholarships, I wouldn't be able to be here. So just knowing what it takes to get to somewhere like Wesleyan and needing help and needing more opportunities is the reason why I want to be a resource for kids like me who need those opportunities.
The mission of the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation is to essentially close the opportunity gap in the state of Connecticut, one of those highly segregated states by income. And we'd like to sort of close that gap by providing students with the opportunity to fund their education and fund any endeavors that they would like to do that promotes empowerment within their communities and the state of Connecticut as a whole.
The Jaylen D. Berry Foundation also hosts a grant program as well, where they reach out to local entrepreneurs. has their own business and provides them with financial support to kind of uplift their business. A lot of these businesses are socially motivated businesses where they're reaching out to the youth or they're empowering other people socially. And the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation attempts to provide financial support to these local businesses.
So this summer, I had the unique opportunity to shake hands with Jaylen. Initially just connecting because he went to Westland and was telling me about this foundation that he was running, and if there's something that I can do to help him facilitate what he's trying to do in the state of Connecticut, working in New York, why don't we try and do something like a campus team? And so that's what we're here doing today with the help of Alice and Isaiah and myself, is we're trying to really facilitate this. I think it's really about connecting and closing that opportunity gap, and also not just giving them financial mobility, as Alice has spoke about, but also giving them the resources, the know-how of how to go forward, right, in your career and connecting with people. You're the first person in your family to go to school, to college, so you have to do a lot of figuring out on your own. And so you don't even know what's out there. You don't know what exists. You don't know the opportunities that are out there. And so I hope that through our different initiatives, with Alice doing outreach to all these different schools, and Isaiah helping us raise money and running our website, that we're able to tell kids, hey, these are the opportunities that are out there. So let's figure out a way to get you there. And so that's what we're really trying to do here at the campus team.
The next step in the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation's journey is the Bridge programs, essentially to give students the tools they need to reach a level of professional success in the real world. We've given them the financial tools to succeed, but now what we want to do is give them the sort of career know-how and the professional tools to succeed. Part of the Bridge program is our financial literacy workshops, as well as visits to corporate headquarters and networking events. And so we sort of want to enable these students to not only have the finances to go to school, to start their careers, things like that, but we want to also give them the professional opportunity to do so as well.
Hi everybody, my name is Michaela Kingsley. I've been involved with the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation since it began, originally as a mentor, then a board member, and always a loyal supporter. I'm a big fan of the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation because it tackles a problem that I care about deeply: access to opportunity here in Connecticut. As a Connecticut resident, I watch how some communities have doors wide open to them that lead to success and others do not. I think we need to step up, level the playing field, create access to opportunity for everybody, and I am so proud of the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation for the role that they play in that movement. I want to say a thank you to everybody who has supported the foundation. I want to say a bravo to all of our scholarship recipients and other grantees, and I am happy that we're all here to support access to opportunity in Connecticut. Thank you.
So I am a Jaylen D. Berry Scholarship winner of 2021. I think that everybody here, once you guys are at the age where you're starting to look at colleges and you're about to graduate, I think everybody should apply for Jaylen Scholarship, because you never know how much something like that can help you. It helped me. I go to the University of Michigan and I'm currently studying computer science, and Jaylen has really been a really influential person in my life, and I think that he could also be for all of you guys.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Rush, and I received the Jaylen D. Berry Foundation Scholarship in 2017. Right now, I am going into my 4th year at DePaul University in Chicago, and my major is acting. What I've always known that I wanted to do was have my own theater company that amplified Black voices, but what I know now is that I want to do that, but I want those stories to also be told in an abstract way. And so I want to have a company that uses that abstract thinking, those abstract visions, to be able to give people the vision for Black America, for the not just Black America, but for the world. That's what I want to do.
Hey everybody, just want to offer this short clip really of gratitude, thank you to every single person who's here as a part of this event, to every single individual who has come and even donated $1, donated their time, their effort, shared a post. I want to start this little message off also by first giving a shout out to our campus team, and not just this year's campus team, but each campus team who's come through over the last 3 years. I want to give another shout out to our board. And not just our board now, but our previous board who just rolled off in our previous transition. Sonia Page, Anthony Price, Michaela Kingsley. Lastly, I want to give a huge shout out also to our current board and who's going to take us to this next level. Thank you for not only devoting your passion, your name, but also your dollars and your effort and wisdom to this next step for our organization. We are tenacious about bridging the opportunity gap in the state of Connecticut and beyond. Thank you to every single person from the community who has made a difference. Our goal is to bridge this opportunity gap, but to really see true mobility for people in this state and beyond. That is our singular focus. And that, to me, is the true hallmark of building a community and community development. Thank you to some of our community partners as well. Diligence Training, for example. Courageous Faith Movement, for example. The Patricelli Center. Wesleyan University. I just want to give a huge shout out to these partners because without you, we would not be us. Thank you.